Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, and Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group. It's just about game time, so let's head to the Eagle Radio broadcast booth with the Eagle Sports Crew on Country 102.9 and BW Radio.
Well, welcome everybody to Semifinal Tuesday in Region 6. The girls' semifinals today at 1 and 3, and the guys come along at 5 and 7 for their semifinals. Hutchinson involved in both the women's and the men's semifinals. The Blue Dragon women start the afternoon with a matchup against the Independence Pirates. The second women's semifinal is Seward against Cowley. And then on the men's bracket, Hutchinson and Barton at 5 and Coffeyville and Garden City scheduled for 7 o'clock. For the Blue Dragons to move into the championship game, all they need to do is something they have already done twice this basketball season, and that is defeat the Independence Pirates. Hutchinson won the first meeting between these two teams back in January. As a matter of fact, it was right after Christmas, January the 10th. The Dragons won 56-53 in Independence. Won that one despite being out-rebounded 33-29. It is not unusual to be out-rebounded by this Pirate team. It's a Pirate team that grabs 14 more rebounds than opponents in a typical game. The strongest rebounding team in the conference. Blue Dragons are right up there in that category as well, as Hutchinson garners 11 more in a typical game than does the opposition. One of the things to watch tonight will be rebounding. After that 56-53 win over the Pirates, then Hutchinson came back, played them at home, and won 67-52 in the arena on the 24th of February. Out-rebounded Independence in that basketball game, and if you do that, you're going to beat the Pirates. Hutchinson won rebounding 41-34. That was a game in which traded at the end of a quarter, 14-9. It was still tight at halftime. Hutchinson took control with a 25-7 third quarter and wound up winning the game by 15, 67-52. Blue Dragon men, along at 5 o'clock, we'll have that game for you as well. In that matchup, Hutchinson against Barton. Again, the Blue Dragon men have won twice. At home by 8, and in Barton by a pretty comfortable 13. The Dragon women, Dragon men trying to duplicate what they've already done twice before and move into the finals. Everybody's favorite on the women's side of the bracket is Seward Saints. Seward winning over Coffeyville yesterday, 103-64. It is the Seward team that shoots an unbelievable number of threes. Glenn, I got some more information on that game you talked about when they put up 130 against Colby. They made 25 of 62 threes they shot in that game.
Set a record all the way down, including NBA, for 25 threes.
62 attempts. Wow. And that matchup that they have this afternoon with Cowley, there might be 90 three-pointers put up because Cowley likes to shoot them as well. But the focus is on the Blue Dragons. The Blue Dragons just simply need to take care of business, do what they've done, and they should be okay. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose a selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Would you like to save some money and a great deal on a new smartphone? Switch to Next Tech Wireless and you can get a brand new smartphone for 50% off. We want to make it easy to switch, so you'll also receive your first 2 months free. Our local customer care team will help you pick the perfect plan. You can even get unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Get a new smartphone now and pay half price only at Next Tech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 2.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
The Independence Pirates will be perhaps the tallest of the teams that the Blue Dragons face in this tournament. They come in with really good size. Jordan Schoenberger, a 6'3" sophomore, averages about 10 points a game. But the impressive lady in terms of size is Dakota Coral. She is just really a big girl, 6'4" sophomore. And I'm going to guess that Dakota probably goes, without exaggeration, 250, 260 pounds.
She moves really well. She moves really well, yeah.
And she can be a factor. Their leading scorers on the season are Erica Moore, who averages 11, and the aforementioned Schoenberger with 10. And for some reason, Alec Akuan did not play against the Dragons in the sports arena. She is actually the leading scorer on this team for the season, averaging 12. Not sure what the story is on Aleka Kuhn, whether we'll see her this afternoon or not.
And she's one of the other South Australians to play for Independence as well. They have two. Of course, Kelsey Brett knows both of them. I talked to her about that. So we're about set for the Star Spangled Banner.
For the Dragons, Jada Mickens leads the way, 14 a game. Nene Roebuck with 13. Alicia Brown averaging 10. Sarah Kramer right behind with 9. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll enjoy our national anthem here, and you can hear from these friends of Hutchinson Community College.
This is Kevin Nickel at Pinnacle Sports Performance, and we are currently taking enrollment for our after-school off-season strength and conditioning programs. Our youth development sessions focus on athletic coordination and proper sprinting, jumping, cutting, and lifting techniques. The student-athlete performance sessions utilize plyometrics, sprint sets, agility drills, and strength training to enhance the abilities of each athlete. Whether you're a youth athlete just starting out or a high schooler hoping to earn a college scholarship, we've got the training package that's right for you. Visit us online at summitks.com or give me a call at 665-7766, and let's get to work.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
This is for Hutchinson its 10th straight trip to the semifinals. By the way, the winner of this game will play for the championship tomorrow, probably against Seward. And that game slated for 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you never know when you get to the Region 6 tournament. Remember, I think it was a couple years ago, Seward got by the Blue Dragons and then lost to Cali. I think that actually might have been last year. And so Cali was actually the Region 6 champion. But that's why you play the game. And again, both teams here tonight have played some good ball games. Kind of interesting also, Rusty, as you just played this team just 2 weeks ago.
Right.
2 weeks ago this coming Saturday. So not a lot of things can change in that period compared to the league play when you can make some adjustments.
Let's not forget that the Dragons trailed in that game at the quarter, led 29-25 at the half, took over in the third quarter with probably the best quarter of basketball Hutchinson played all season long, 25-7. And the Pirates have proved that they can play with Hutchinson. Hutchinson will have to be at its best.
And that was really the difference in that ball game. Rebound totals were 41-34 on that count as well. The leading rebounder was Roebuck for the Blue Dragons, a double-double.
And Independence is an incredible rebounding team. If you can out-rebound Indy, you have a great chance to beat them.
All
Hutchinson,
right.
as Glenn pointed out, out-rebounding them by 7 in the second meeting. Lost that battle by 4 in the first, but still won the game.
You're exactly right. Hutchinson dressed out in their whites, Indy in that gray, along with gold faded into silver and into gray. Good-looking uniform, I think.
I like it, too.
And Hutchinson about ready to get set to go. Mickens, freshman out of Liberal, will jump center, and we are about set to get underway. And by the way, Aiken will start. She's the South Acuan, and she's the South Australian. She just jumped center. So Acuan is starting tonight. Ball on the outer perimeter. Top of the key. They'll whip it to the left side. Working around the outside and thinking about a three, but they'll hold back, and that was Trotter. Long three ball up and good from outside is knocking it down. That's number 14, Eric Moore. Erica Moore knocking it down from the outer perimeter, and it's 3-0. Hutchinson already trailing the Indy Pirates. Feet inside of Mickens. They'll give it off. Roebuck, basket good. Roebuck with a nice feed on the right side. Got it up and in. Makes it 3-2. Blue Dragons trailing by 1. Just underway on this windy Tuesday.
Yeah, windy.
Oh, my goodness.
That's not a good description. It is a hurricane out there.
Shot up and missing. Put back underneath. Missing again. Loose basketball ran down by Indy. They'll put it up strong. Acuan puts it up. Not there. Ball knocked away. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Boy, I tell you what. You take a little height inside with Schoenberger along with Acuan down low, and you got some height to contend with.
And it got them 3 extra shots at the basket on that occasion.
3-2. Blue Dragons trail it. Hutchinson basketball. Tia Bradshaw, top side. Here's Brown. Left wing now to Roebuck. Inside to Blue Dragons. Finally pick it up as Kramer after Mickens mishandled it. 3 from the corners. Up and good by Tia Bradshaw. And the Dragons lead it at 5-3. It's nice to see from Tia.
Yeah.
Knocks it down from the outer perimeter.
Turnover.
Loose basketball picked up by Brown, and Hutchinson to bring it up. Hutchinson right to left as you watch and listen on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. The drive down low, basket up and in one.
That's Alicia Brown doing what she loves, particularly going to the right.
Does a great job of getting in there and putting it off the glass. Foul's going to be charged against Schoenberger. She'll pick up the personal. That's a big foul. Brown will step to the line to shoot the free throw with 8:14 to go in this first quarter of play. Free throw's good. Hutchinson off to an 8-3 lead after trailing 3-0. 8 unanswered points. Indy with the basketball. That's Trotter. Looks inside, but goes on the outside over to Moore. Moore lob it down low. Nobody there. Off on it was ran down quickly by Kennard, and she'll rekey it. Kennard takes the left side. Back outside, dribble penetration. Ball blocked by the Blue Dragons, but put up and in after receiving the basketball was Acuan. Acuan puts it up and in, and it's 8-5 now. Blue Dragon lead is cut to 3. A shot by Hutchinson to get the block.
But Indy just stand with it.
Yeah.
Pound that glass.
Tia Bradshaw takes it to the left side, holds up. Feed inside to Mickens, misplayed it. And with the basketball will be Indy. And right away, they're going to get Barber in there. Mickens with a tough start. Shot up and good. From that right side, put up by Kennard. Katara Kennard putting it up and in. And it's 8-7. Hutchinson lead is cut by one. Mickens loses it again. And the rebound is going to be cleared out and a foul called. Mickens really having a hard time in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Not very strong with the basketball in her hands.
Just goes between her legs and then she can't get to it. And I'm not sure if it's a mental situation or what. They're going to bring her out and get Barber in there.
Sarah Kramer picking up the foul.
Coming in the ball game now is going to be Mikkelsen. She's a young lady out of Denmark. Played pretty good against the Dragons 2 weeks ago. Here comes the inbound, and Kennard will bring it up. Angles to the left side. Quickly in the hands of Moore. Back outside. Trotter dribble penetrates, puts it up and in. Pirates with unanswered points now. They take the lead at 9-8. 6 unanswered points by the Independence Pirates.
It has been very much a game of runs so far.
Beat into Barber, backdoor play, and not able to finish it was Roebuck, but a nice pass by Barber. Roebuck will go to the line, try to tie, and give the Dragons a lead with 2 successful free throws.
Call goes against Mikkelsen, her first.
She had just checked in the ball game. She is also, like I said, out of Denmark. Free throw toss up and good by Roebuck. Roebuck will shoot a second one. You and I moved closer to mid-court.
You can't get away from the out official.
And out officials standing right in our way. Free throw by Roebuck is good. Dragons lead it at 10-9. 6:37 remaining to go in this first quarter of play. Shot put up missing. Foul's going to be committed. This one will go against Indy, and the Indy girl is down on the floor. Hit it hard. I think she's going to be okay. Looks like it's going to be on. Who'd they call that one on, Rusty? I didn't check it.
Sure. Let's see if they put it up on the scoreboard for us.
There it goes. It goes on number 12. That'll be Collier. Into the forecourt, left side. Ball on the outside. They'll dribble to the right. That's Roebuck. Barber turns, shoots, misses. Battle for the board. Roebuck underneath. Gets it up, gets it back, puts it up again. Loose basketball. Ball finally in position. Arrow Dragons. Nene a little too far under the glass and really just was kind of hopping for the ball rather than really going up to get it. Tia Bradshaw will inbound. Dragons up by 1. Illegal pick on Roebuck. So player control foul will get the ball over to Indy. They trail it by 1 with 6:12 to go, quarter 1. 2 games doubleheader today, but in between is another game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be an extremely quick day for us, but not the regular day.
Yeah, the in-between game is Seward and Cowan.
And that's a heck of a game.
There'll be a lot of threes.
Mm-hmm. Ball on the outside. Indy works it on the outer perimeter. Collier had it for a second. The feed inside to Mikkelsen. She'll kick it back on the outer perimeter. Corner left. They'll shoot it on its way. Rattling out. No on a missed shot by Kennard. The ball's knocked away out of bounds. It'll be last touched off a Blue Dragon. 5:52 to go. Well, I guess you would consider this still the first part of March, so March just came in like a lion so far.
Let's hope it lives up to its billing and goes out like a lamb.
Jumper by Mikkelsen's up and good, and it's 11-10. Back and forth basketball right now. Indy with the lead by 1. Third time that they have had the lead in the contest. Kramer turns it over, couldn't handle a hot pass from the side, and into Indy's lineup. Checks a couple new players. Back in is Schoenberger, and also in for the first time today will be Gray.
4th turnover of the basketball game on the Dragons, bringing a grimace to the face of Coach John Hunches.
5:33 remaining to go in this first quarter of play. It's 11-10 Indy. Indy with the basketball. Feed down low to Mikkelsen. Loses the basketball. Gets it back. And now jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow will be Hutchinson's way. With 5:24 to go in this first quarter.
That becomes the second turnover on the Pirates.
Stoppage of play. They're going to come and chat with the book. Mercy Crank. She's coached before. It's left for Division II. I want to say I might be wrong. I think she might have actually at one time been an assistant at K-State. But returned 5 years ago.
I think they're discussing right now the arrow.
Or the arrow. They might be, because the Blue Dragons last time, and it will be Hutchinson basketball, if you forgot about another turnover in there.
I don't think Leslie Crane is satisfied at all.
And a foul in the backcourt is going to be committed on the Blue Dragons. Nope, they got it on. Who did they get this on? They called it on 10. That would be Indy, but we're walking down the other way. It will be Hutchinson basketball.
Right. Called the
Sorry about
backcourt
that.
Foul on Fatara Kennard.
The movement of the players had me confused, Rusty, because they were moving back to the east. That direction is east, isn't it?
You confused me. Just stick with right and left.
All right, thank you.
I know which hand I write with.
Ball on the outside, Tia Bradshaw. Left side now to Roebuck. To Bradshaw. Left side now to Brown. Brown to Roebuck, corner left. Skips it all the way across to Barber, and she travels. Took a little quick step. She had the right idea because her man came out to really belly up to her. She was going to drive by her and take it inside.
Dragons have been plagued by turnovers all year long. This is one of the teams in the conference that commits more turnovers than it causes.
Just under 5 to go in this first quarter of play. A good ball game, 11-10. Hutchinson trails it. Here's a drive. Jumper up, missing off the side of the glass. Ran down by the Blue Dragons. Roebuck. She'll bring it on the dribble. Brings it all the way up. Left side, Bradshaw. She'll shoot the 3 off the glass and good. I'll take that.
The bank is open.
Well, her momentum carried her over a little bit. I think if her momentum hadn't carried her, she would have switched it anyway. 13-11, Dragons by 2. I'm giving her benefit of the doubt.
Yes, you are.
Foul's going to be called on the outside. This will go against Roebuck. And that'll be her second, and she will be substituted for. Mickens will come in. Timeout's going to be taken. Media timeout on the floor. 4.5 to go. First quarter action. Dragons up 13-11. It will be Indy's ball when we return in this 1-minute timeout.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Through the first 5.5 minutes of the game, Hutchinson 4 out of 7 from the floor, 5 out of 12 for the Pirates. Hutchinson leading the rebounding 5-4, but also committing more turnovers. 5 Pirates with just 2. Hutch leads it by 2.
Ball comes in to now to Schoenberger, and an Indy player goes down. Jessica Goodluck is in there as well. She's out of South Australia. Foul's going to be called on Mickens. That'll be her first. So all of a sudden you have Roebuck with a couple and Mickens with 1.
And you need to keep one of those 2 in a game.
Ball comes in. Schoenberger has it. She'll dump it down low. Basket up and missing. Battle for the board. Jump ball called. Zip time to possession here will be the Indies' way. Mickens tied it up with the young lady Gray that missed the easy basket. 4:18 to go in this first quarter of play. 13-11. Hutchinson on top. Inside it goes to Goodluck. She'll shoot it up, miss it. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touched off a Blue Dragon. Barber got a hand on it. She's battling inside against Schoenberger. Schoenberger out of Chinook, Kansas. She'll let one get away. Pass comes into Wilkerson. She'll drive it up and score it. We're tied up at 13 with 4:10 to go.
Mickelson on the basket.
Yep, Mickelson. Denmark is our hometown. Played well a couple weeks ago, was impressed by her. Barber dribbles over to the right side, free throw line extended, just about throws the ball away. Brown has to run it down. Now 14 on the shot clock. Hutchinson starts to set up their offense. Pressure on the guards, forces the turnover right there. And coming up with it was Good Luck. Gets the ball into the backcourt, and they'll bring it up. It's kind of the key to beating Hutchinson, also putting pressure on the guards.
Yep, force a bunch of turnovers, and the Dragons are vulnerable.
Good Luck had it. Just kick it left. Three-pointers up and good by Gray.
It's a 2.
Was it a 2? Thank you. Round Rock, Texas. I've been to Round Rock, Texas. 3:21 remaining to go in his first quarter of play, and the Pirates back up 15-13. Gray with a good-looking three from corner left for the Pirates of Indy. Ball knocked away. Alfred Brown out of bounds. Another forced turnover. Bad pass by Tia Bradshaw. Brett will check into the lineup, and Brown will take a seat.
Well, right now the Pirates out-rebounding Hutch by 1. Hutch has 7 turnovers to 2. That's 6 extra possessions that Hutchinson has already given the Pirates.
Ball on the left, the feed down low to Mickelson. Mickelson in traffic, kicks it back outside. Good Luck, 3 ball, off no good. Ball batted out, but right in the hands of Good Luck. She'll put it up, not there. Rebound, Mickelson, check it out, Mickens. Mickens came down with it for the Blue Dragons. Here comes Tia Bradshaw. To the lane, takes it right of the lane, lays it up, doesn't get it. Schoenberger with the rebound for the Indy Pirates, and they'll bring it up with a 2-point lead with 2:36 to go. Good first quarter of action. Close ball game, back and forth action for the Blue Dragons and Indy. Good Luck on the outside. Goes left side now over to Collier.
They dare her to shoot.
Yep, ball on the inside, Schoenberger. And jump ball called. Nice job by the Blue Dragons. Kramer, she just turned around and grabbed hold of the basketball when Schoenberger pivoted.
Yeah, when she brings it down, it's up for grabs. That time the Dragons force a Pirate turnover.
Schoenberger 6'3", and of course Kramer a lot shorter than that for the Blue Dragons. The basketball too. Into the lineup now for the Blue Dragons will be Hopkins. Coretta Hopkins. They'll work around the outside. Blue Dragons, Kelsey Brett out of South Australia as well. Dribble penetration by Hopkins, takes it down low, and a foul call that's going to work against Mickens in the low blocks, I believe. Or did they indicate the foul?
Well, let's wait.
Might have
just been a turnover.
Might have been a turnover. But Hopkins had it clear out front, so I'm not sure what the call was.
Must be a turnover.
1:44 remaining to go in his first quarter. Shot missing. Kramer rebounds. Hutchinson will bring it up, still down by 2. Here's the drive on the outer perimeter. Brett will shoot the three. Boy, I like it when she gets now. Sets up kind of one. Fox turns her foot a little bit and he moves her head, but the result is the same.
Good close basketball game, the semifinal.
Loose basketball coming up with it will be Collier's. And then ball knocked away. Blue Dragons. Coretta Hopkins drove after it. Collier Good Luck gets it back. They'll give it out to Gray. She'll gun it on its way. It's off no good. Battle for the board. Loose basketball underneath. Picked up by Schoenberger. Puts it up and locked away out of bounds. Dragons will have it with a 1-point lead with 1:03 to go. Great battling underneath by Mickens and Hopkins. Schoenberger going at it inside for the Pirates as well. Hopkins on the outside, angles to the right. Ball goes off the foot of Hopkins, I believe. They're going to say it's off of Hopkins. John Onges disagrees. Good Luck putting pressure on Coretta. She had looked to the bench. 9 turnovers against Hutchinson. She had looked to the bench for instructions, right? And Good Luck just jumped right out there and take advantage of it. Inbounding will be Trotter on the far side with 52 seconds remaining, trailing the Blue Dragons by 1 in the first quarter of play.
Perhaps the time for instructions is during a timeout or a quarter break.
Ball on the left side. Feed down low. Shot doesn't go, but a foul's called. Hopkins, I believe, from behind. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Or will it be? It'll be a Kewen. She'll step to the line.
And it's the second foul on Mickens.
McEwen gets set for the free throw. Free throw toss is off, no good, came in and out. Hopkins over talking to assistant coach Travis Kirk and head coach John Andrus right now. They're going to get Vivian Shibu in there to protect those fouls on Mickens.
Well, you'll have a lot of trouble when you've got Roebuck and Mickens each with a couple of fouls, because you have to be able to do battle with the taller Pirates on the inside, and that's hard to do without fouling sometimes.
Chance to tie it here. Free throw toss off, no good. Loose basketball picked up by Hutchinson. Kramer will bring it out. She'll bring it across the timeline on the run. Kelsey Brett left side, back to Kramer. Which Sarah hasn't had the opportunity to even sniff a shot the last. They've been all over her. Look at Trotter belling up on her.
Yep.
Ball on the outside. Tremendous defense by Indy.
Good job of coaching by Leslie Crane.
Three-pointer by Barber is up and good as a cue and kind of let her get away from her. Ball on the outside with the basketball will be Trotter. Three-pointer up and on its way. No good for Indy. Shot ran down in the corner by Barber. She'll bring it on the dribble. Hutchinson, long half-court shot. Oh, just missed wide left. And the Dragons, after one quarter of play, lead it 19-15. We will take a timeout. A 1 minute break coming your way. Rustin, I'll be back with more basketball action from Park City, Kansas and Hartman Arena in 1 minute.
Right now, get new tires or custom wheels at R&R Tire Express in Hutchinson for just $1 to get rolling. It's R&R's $1 to get started special. Right now, R&R Tire Express is offering tires, wheels, or combo packages for just $1 to get rolling. Can you do that? Yes, we can, but only at R&R Tire Express. Visit R&R Tire Express today, and for just $1 to get started, you're rolling out the door with new tires or custom wheels, and you don't need credit. Just pay as you go with weekly, monthly, and 6 months same as cash. So go ahead and get the tires you need or the custom wheels you want. You'll get professional installation, free balance, rotation, and flat repair, plus free pickup and delivery. All this for just $1 to get started. Only at R&R Tire Express in Hutchinson. Get directions and see our wheels at rnrtires.com.
Well, outstanding Blue Dragons shooting, nullifying not very good care of the basketball. Dragons turned it over 9 times in that first period, but because Hutchinson hit 6 of 10 shots from the field and a perfect 4 of 4 at the three-point line and held their own rebound-wise, it's Hutchinson with a 4-point edge.
Yeah, that all sets it in a nice way. Indy basketball, as we start this second quarter of play, down by 4. They get it down low underneath the Schoenberger. She'll put it up and miss it. Battle for the board. Over the back is going to be the call. Akuan will pick up the personal. Actually, I thought Akuan might have traveled with the basketball as she hopped it out front and threw it down low to Schoenberger. But the foul goes against her. That is her second. Hopkins will bring it across the timeline. Blue Dragons have had trouble with the guards being able to get the ball pass on the wing clean. That's why Coretta Hopkins is in there. Ball on the outside. Brown back in there, however, and she drugged the pivot foot, traveled. Akuan came out and knocked some good defense down on her and caused the travel.
If somebody could step up for this Blue Dragon team and all of a sudden become a solid ball-handling guard, it would make a world of difference, because the Dragons still struggling in this game number 33 with that.
Trotter outside. Indy works it around the outer perimeter. Trotter to the right side. Into the hands of Moore. Back outside. Trotter dribble penetrates. Puts it on its way. Air ball. Kramer runs it down, and Hutchinson will bring it up. 9:08 remaining to go in the second quarter of play. Blue Dragons drive it. Brown dumps it over. Thrown away. I think she thought Vivian Shibu was going to go to the basket. She did not, and up comes Moore with the basketball. Right side to Trotter. She'll bring her back outside. They'll rekey it.
Dragons continue to turn it over. Indy continues to flail away with shots.
Erica Moore with a long three. Foul called on the follow. Schoenberger will pick up her second. So both big girls for Indy in trouble foul-wise. Same way for the Blue Dragons. Here comes Barbara back in for Hutchinson.
That is evened out, but here's the big difference. Independence has on their bench Dakota Coral, who is another big body.
You're true. We have not seen her in the contest as of yet. Hutch will inbound, a little pressure in the backcourt. Hopkins gets it. She'll bring it. Coretta Hopkins. Hopkins will bring it up quickly, up the court. Now they'll set it up. Barber, top of the key, left side, Kelsey Brett. Over to right wing. Goes over to Brown. Vivian Chibu on the outside. Pulls back, Kelsey Brett. Brett rolls left, takes it all the way in, lays it up and scores it. Nice job. Just about mishandled it when she started her drive, but able to take it in and put it up off the glass and good.
5 for Kelsey off the bench.
Yeah, 21-15. The Dragon lead is 6. Feed left. Dribble penetration. Bounce in the lane by Trotter. Basket good. 21-17 with 8:06 to go in this second quarter of play. We're in the first half, second quarter. Dragons lead it. Kelsey Brett. Outside now to Brown. Left side Barber. Back on the outer perimeter. Brown drives in, dishes it off outside, loses it again. Alicia needs to take that shot. That's normally the one she hits. There's a block at the other end. Coretta Hopkins comes out with it. Long pass to Brown. Can she get to it? No. Ran down by the Indy Pirates as Kennard drives down and gets to it. She'll bring it up quickly. 21-17. The lead is 4 for Hutchinson.
Despite 13 turnovers.
Ball on the outside. Shot on its way. A three's good. Top of the gate three. Put up by Moore. Cuts that lead down to 1. 21-20. Hutchinson's lead is trimmed to 1.
And for Erica, her second tray of the game.
Barber, left side, Kelsey Britt. Kelsey back outside now to Barber. Barber looks to Brown. Brown's got to move a little bit over there, standing still. Ball knocked away. Vivian Chibu trying to get to it. Pick it up, Vivian. As you can dribble it there, they give it off to Kelsey Brett. Blue Dragons will bring it in with 7 on the shot clock and turn it over out of bounds. Hutchinson just not taking care of the basketball tonight. Despite that, they have a 1-point lead. I say tonight, it's this afternoon, 21-20.
Hutchinson averaging more than a turnover a minute and still leading by 1.
These afternoon games, just like the national tournament, I get mixed up when I come inside a building with lights on. Ball top left with it.
It's a lot better to be inside today than outside.
Oh, yes, I'll take that anytime. Wouldn't you have to work out on a road crew today? Ball turned over, and Tia Bradshaw will be fouled. Picking up the personal will be Erica Moore. That's a frustration foul on Erica Moore's side. Now, Leslie Crane is really upset with Kennard. They're clapping her hands and trying to encourage her, but extremely upset. Hutchinson will bring the basketball. By the way, that was only the first foul against Moore. Vivian Chibu out of Nigeria. Left side now to Tia Bradshaw is back in there. Brown to Chibu right. Back to Brown. 14 on the shot clock. Here's Kelsey Brett. Brett rolls off the left. Illegal pick set by Barber, and Barber looks kind of in amazement. We'll pick up the personal. That'll be her first.
And the turnover. 15 trips in which you don't get to put up a shot.
Independence has had a good athletic year. Their football team won the Jayhawk Conference, won a playoff bowl game as well. Basketball men have played well, and the women have played well. Drive, dribble, drive to the right. Shot put up missing. Rebound cleared away. And ball knocked away to be Blue Dragons basketball. Also, congratulations to indoor track men's team from Barton as they won indoor national. They were second runner-up to South Plains in the national indoor that was held last weekend down in Lubbock, Texas. Bryce Roderick was telling me about that facility down there. It's a fantastic facility at Texas Tech. Brett with the threes up and good. I tell you, Chelsea can shoot the basketball when she's given the opportunity. Right there, straightaway three, she knocks it down.
The Blue Dragons are just dazzling with the three ball in this game. But they've only gotten a total of 12 shots, contrasted with 28 for Indy.
Feet underneath, basket good by Kennard. Point ball game at 22. Well, you're right, the three ball for Hutchinson offset all those turnovers that Hutchinson has had.
29 shots now for the Pirates. Dragons have gotten up only 8, or rather only 12, but they made 8 of 12 and a batch of threes.
Barber takes it outside, kicks it back outside to Tia Bradshaw. She'll bring it in. Gives it off. Nice pass underneath. Basket good by Chibu.
Nice catch in traffic by Vivian.
26-22. How did the pass even get through there? But it did. Hutchinson on top by 4. Been back and forth basketball in this first half of play. Feed down low. Kennard, they turn it over. Hutchinson will get the basketball. Indy's had just quite a few as well. It'll be a media timeout with 5, but they have been costly for them. We'll get a break in. A 1-minute timeout coming your way. Second quarter action. 4:36 to go in the second. Hutch up by 4 with the basketball when we return after this 1-minute timeout.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from BofI Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval and loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you get the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Hutchinson continues to look to improve the turnover count. Right now they trail in that category 15-5. Pirates need to shoot it better. They're 10 of 30 and just 2 of 9 from three-point country. Blue Dragons, meanwhile, are 9 of 13, scorching hot. And how about this? 5 of 5 from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's good shooting from behind the arc. Bradshaw will bring it into the forecourt. Goes right side, loses it again on the floor. Jump ball called. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. John Hunt just looks up and shakes his head with 4:27 to go in this quarter. Inbounding will be Tia Bradshaw. Got to find some way not to turn the ball over on those wing passes. Bradshaw back out top. Angles, brings it back out on the dribble. 14 on the shot clock. Loses the basketball again. It's going to be knocked away out of bounds. Last touch off of Independence.
Fatara Kennard doing a tremendous job of putting pressure on Bradshaw.
Here's Brown's inbound. Goes left side to Chibu. 9 on the shot clock. Driving in is Brown. She'll put up the shot and draw the foul. Now, that's what Brown can do. She can usually get the shot up and in, but this time she drew the foul. I believe it's going to be called on Collier. Nope, they're going to call it on Atkiss? Yeah, she has just checked. Oktash. She had just checked into the ball game. That's right. You put the H on that. She had just checked in. Free throw toss up and missing by Brown. She'll shoot a second one. Brown at the free throw line. Tosses up and good. Makes it 27-22. Coming up the court will be Independence.
Dragons drop back into that defense. Puts no pressure whatsoever in the backcourt. Man-to-man.
Ball on the right side. Gray has it. Puts it on the floor, gives it up quickly now. There's Aktash. She'll shoot it on its way. Straight away 3 by Aktash is good. 27-25. Hutchinson lead just as they start to extend it is cut down to 2, a one-possession game. 3:43 to go in the second quarter of play. Ball on the outer perimeter. Top side, Brown rolls off the pick set by Chibu. Takes it to the right side. Here's Barber on the outside. Barber with it again. Travel call.
Well, the Blue Dragons as a team average 18 turnovers a game. They may well have that by halftime. That is 16 of them.
3:25 to go in the second quarter of play. Kennard will bring it up. Chance for Indy to tie with a 2 and take a lead with the Deuce. We've been back and forth in the game so far. There's a drive inside. Barber with the jump ball called. It'll be Indy's ball. Barber just jumped up.
Yeah, perfectly timed.
Could have called a block, but they'll say it actually was a jump ball. You talked to Coral. She's back. She's in there now for the first time. And a play away from the play is going to be called on the Blue Dragons on Brown. Said she held. That'll be only her first. Shell Gray trying to pop around. And they will come over and talk to the officials, see if they got it right. Inbounding now will be Independence. Collier gets it in. Gray has it. Dribble penetration. Shoots up, not there. Brown with a rebound. Hutchinson basketball. They'll get it up quickly to Blue Dragons. Bradshaw, she'll gun the 3, missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away underneath by Indy.
First Dragon miss from three-point country.
Bernard to bring it up. They'll lob it down low to Coral. Underneath, shot up and good. We're tied at 27 with 2:47 to go. Tell you what, Lester Crane has some girls that can play inside. Coral the other night, 6 points in the loss to the Blue Dragons in the arena. Ball on the outside. Shibu. Vivian Shibu played really well last night. Was instrumental in the win. Barber rolls to her right, puts the shot up, missing. Rebound cleared out there by Gray for Indy. We're tied at 27 with 2:16 to go in quarter 2. Indy basketball. We're in the semifinals of Region 6. Ball knocked away. It will be Blue Dragon basketball. Coral couldn't handle.
And not particularly quick to react to the basketball. She is a large lady. It is hard for her to react quickly.
2:09 remaining to go in this second quarter of play now. Hutchinson will bring the basketball up. Listen to Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson's Country Station, 102.9 this afternoon. BW will join us at 5 o'clock tonight for the men's action. Stay tuned also. That game might not tip at 5. We'll have to check it if there's any delays through the other games that are played today, including this one.
This has been a long first half. We're going to be behind probably when this game ends.
Crane on the outside. Pulls it back, about loses it. Gets it off quickly to Bradshaw. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. She'll roll to the top. Has an wide open look for the 3. Rims off no good. Second missed 3 by the Blue Dragons. A minute and 38 to go in the quarter. Here comes Indy. They'll direct traffic. Bernard points with the right hand. Independence playing very inspired basketball today. Three-pointer does not go for them, though, and Bradshaw comes out with it. She'll weave her way across the timeline. Gives it off to Brown on the top. Alicia out of Leavenworth, Kansas. You win and you move on. You lose and you go home. Simple as that. Chibu works on Coral. Underneath she goes, draws the foul. Chibu will step to the line and shoot free throws.
Vivian Chibu is becoming a contributor to this basketball team.
She has over the last 2 weeks getting her opportunities, especially yesterday. She stole a ball and ran it out for a layup right before the intermission. It gave the Blue Dragons a 4-point lead at halftime in a game that was nip and tuck. Free throws up and missing by Chibu with 1:05 to go. Here comes back in the lineup Mickelson into the Independence lineup. Replacing it will be Oktash. Waiting to receive the ball is Chibu, and she gets set. 1:05 remaining to go in this quarter. Free throws up and good by Chibu. 28-27, a 1-point Dragon lead. Indy will bring it up. Kennard. Tia Bradshaw tied on her. Ball knocked away. Tia got a hand on it, but off the Blue Dragons out of bounds. Good luck back in there. Jessica Good luck as well back in for Indy. Now they'll stack it right at the free throw line. They'll peel off of it. Here's the second peel. Collier. Third is Wilkerson. She has a lane to the basket. Goes up and misses it. Gets her own board. Puts it up and in. And the foul. Well, I understand the first shot. It was off its mark, but you got to be able to get in there and block out. She had beat. The foul, by the way, is going to be called on Barber. That'll be her second. That's a big one. All three big girls for Hutchinson are post players with 2 fouls apiece. Mickelson finishes off the three-point play for a 2-point Pirate lead at 30-28. Pirates had led 3-0 to open up the contest. Kramer kicks it outside to Bradshaw. She'll launch the three, missing everything. Rebound cleared out there by Coral. Hutch red hot early. Now can't hit iron on the three ball.
About a second and a half difference, shot clock, game clock.
Won't make any difference as Coral puts it up and in. And it's a 4-point Pirate lead, their largest of the game, as we go into the last 14 seconds here of the quarter, number 2. Drive by Kramer all the way under. Kicks it out. Barber three ball. Got it. A big three by Barber with 5 seconds remaining to go in the corner. Here comes Collier. She'll launch it from half court. Off right. It hit iron, but it falls away. And the Pirates lead it by 1 at halftime, 32-31. A good first half of play. Too many turnovers for the Blue Dragons, but a great job in the first half of play by both teams scoring-wise. 32-31. Hutchinson trails at intermission. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Sure, there are lots of choices around for a primary care physician, but it's not about how many. It's about just one, the right one for you. When you experience the sincerity and attentiveness of the family doctors and PAs at Prairie Star and our sliding fee scale, you'll know you made the right choice. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
There once was a time that spas and backyard pools were seen as a luxury, something only the rich people had. Owner Brandon Hoffman at Jim's Water and Woods would love to have that conversation with you about why in today's world these things can be the key to wellness. In fact, most everything at Jim's Water and Woods can be beneficial for the entire family. Along with pools, they have quality hot spring spas, grills, fire pits, hammocks, all the tools you need to relax, slow down, and enjoy family time in your own backyard. Immerse yourself in wellness at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragons and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Need a ride anywhere in Reno County? Reno County Area Transportation can get you there. RCAT provides first-come, first-served general public transportation that is safe and affordable whether you live in town or in the country. RCAT accepts tickets, monthly passes, or cash. 24-hour advance notice is required for rural pickups. Call 694-2913 for information.
Well, a very interesting first half of play, especially when the turnovers. Hutchinson was 16 compared to 6 for the Indy Pirates, but Pirates lead it by 1 at 32-31. Hutchinson red hot shooting from outside the arc. Rusty will give you all the numbers. We're pleased to have you along on Hutchinson's Country Station 102.9 this afternoon, your flagship station for Blue Dragon basketball. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Why don't you buy that famous new Little White Castle at 1401 North Main, the Medicine Shop. Here is Rusty Hills.
One of the strangest basketball games that we have watched all year long. If I told you that Independence put up 39 shots in the first half and the Blue Dragons 18, that the teams were even in rebounding at 15 each, you would think Independence would have a huge lead. They do not. The lead is 1, 32-31 for the Pirates. How can that be? Well, the Blue Dragons turned it over 16 times to just 6 for the Pirates, so that's 10 extra possessions for the Pirates. Hutchinson staying in this game with remarkable shooting. The Dragons in the first half shoot 56% on 10 of 18. The Pirates shoot 36% on 14 of 39. Hutchinson was tremendous from behind the arc. 6 out of 9. The Pirates 3 out of 12. It all adds up to 32-31. Independence with the lead at the halftime break. Some individual statistics for Hutchinson. Kelsey Brett leading the way with 8 points. 6 points contributed by Tia Bradshaw and by Kayla Barber. 4 points for Alicia Brown and 3 points for Vivian Chibu. And that is the Blue Dragon total of 31. The Independence Pirates spreading it around a little bit more. Victoria Mickelson scored 7. Erica Moore contributed 6 points. 5 points for Fatara Kennard, 4 each for Kayla Trotter and for Dakota Coral. Alif Sena Aktosh had 3, and a couple of players with 2 each, Aleka Kuhn and Michelle Gray. And that is a total of 32 for the Independence Pirates. The winner of this one advances to the championship game of Region 6, which will be played tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock. This has been the Medicine Shop first half game capsule. The Medicine Shop would like you to know that they are introducing something brand new. It's called Car Hop Service, and it's intended for those people that find it difficult to physically make it into the store itself. Intended for the elderly, people with special needs, parents that have young children in the car, anybody basically that for whatever reason finds it difficult to make its way into the Medicine Shop itself. All you do is this. You just simply give them a call. Let them know that you're in the parking lot. That number, by the way, 620-663-7681. I've called it a lot of times over the years. Let them know you're in the parking lot. They'll bring your medications to you, take care of the transaction while you are in your car. I don't know of anybody else in town doing this. The Medicine Shop would like to put a drive-through lane in, but there just simply isn't enough room. So this is another way in which they hope they continue to serve you effectively. The Medicine Shop has been helping make Hutchinson healthy since 1975. We'll take a 2-minute break and return to Hartman Arena in Park City.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to Nextech Wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network, nationwide coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Nextech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Welcome back to Hartman Arena. A couple other games following this one. Right after this one is going to be another semifinal game on the women's side. It'll be Seward versus Cali. That's the number 1 seed versus the number 4 seed. The game after that will be our game, the men's game against Barton, number 3 seed versus number 2 seed. And then later tonight, it'll be Coffeyville and upstart Garden City with an overtime victory tonight over Cali in quarterfinal play. We'll take on the Coffeyville Red Ravens. That's the number 1 seed versus number 5 in that one. Rusty, that should be a pretty good encounter.
Yeah, I think all of the games have a chance to be really good ones. Certainly this one has been a good one. One thing that I did not address are the Dragon foul issues. Jada Mickens and Nene Roebuck played very little in the first half. Each picked up a couple of fouls. Jada early in the game had a couple of quick turnovers, and she basically has been ineffective in this game. But it is bordering on the miraculous that with those two girls averaging 27 and with Mickens scoreless at halftime and Roebuck with only 4, it's a pretty good position. The Dragons find themselves just down 1. And for Leslie Crane's Independence Pirates, they too have some foul troubles with their big girls. Jordan Schoenberger has a couple of fouls at halftime. Aleka Kuhn has 2 fouls. But Coach Crane, I think, a little bit deeper than Coach Johnson.
Well, I think by one person. Plus, she's able to bring in Mickelson that can work in the post as well. It kind of helps her out.
And Coral.
Yeah, exactly.
She's got 4 big girls. But the Blue Dragons are hanging tough, and if they can cut down on their turnovers, keep Mickelson and Roebuck on the floor and have them be somewhat effective, this game is certainly there for the taking.
She's also stopped the bleeding from the 3-pointers. Last 3 the Dragons have taken have not even hit iron. So
until the last one of the half.
Yep, you're right.
Barber.
Until Barber's big 3 to pull the Dragons within 1 at 32-31. Again, lots of basketball happening all across the nation as most of the districts and regions being decided this week. I think the last ones will be decided on the 10th, with this one being the 6th of March here. So we'll go to the 10th. By the way, on Monday the 12th in the morning will be on NJCAA TV will be the selection show for the women, and about 11:30 will be for the guys. Now, of course, if you win your district or region, you know that you're in. You just don't know where you're going to be seated. So hopefully the Blue Dragon ladies and guys can get something going today to get them into that championship games tomorrow, see what's going to be happening. By the way, Rusty gave you those times on the championship games tomorrow. Now pay attention, they might be a little bit behind because Division II plays out in the afternoon at 1 and 3. So 5 o'clock and 7 right now, 5 for the women, 7 o'clock for the men is the plan as of right now.
And the odds are that we are going to be late because I doubt very seriously that the second game this afternoon will tip off on time at 3 o'clock. We have been here in this one for, well, by the time we tip the second half off, we will have spent an hour. And the game is close. If it stays that way, you would figure it's going to take a while to play the second half. I'm going to guess we're going to be a little bit behind after the first game. So that 5 o'clock might well turn out to be 5:15 or 5:30.
For sure, I think starting lineups might go after that, and then another 5 minutes for the introduction of players. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, get set for the second half of play. Right now, Dragons trailing at halftime by 1. It's 32-31. We'll be back with more basketball action from Park City and Hartman Arena, the site of Region 6 action, right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
At the Woman's Place, care is delivered by compassionate physicians in a private office setting. Our board-certified OBGYN physicians, Doctors Ann Henson-Page and Catherine Sawchek, have over 30 years of combined experience caring for women of all ages. They provide specialized prevention and treatment of women's health issues utilizing the latest in medical advancements. The Women's Place is an award-winning gynecological practice where every woman receives the quality care she deserves. Call 662-2229 to make your appointment today.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Well, for the Blue Dragons at halftime, you know John Hutchinson is talking about we have to take care of the basketball. The Dragons cannot afford another half of 16 turnovers because you have to figure that the Dragons will cool down some. I mean, 56% shooting overall, 6 of 9 from 3. That is exceptional. Leslie Crane, on the other hand, is saying, we got to rebound a little bit better. They're used to out-rebounding everybody by 12 or 13 boards. They're dead even with Hutchinson in that category. And she's also saying, we need to shoot it a little bit better. 39% is a little bit below their average for the season. And both coaches hoping that their big girls for Hutchinson, Nene Roebuck and Jada Mickens, can stay out of further foul trouble. And the same thing is true for Leslie's Jordan Schoenberger and Alec Akuan. 32-31, it is the Pirates leading the Dragons. In the third quarter is upon us.
Blue Dragons break huddle. They come out. And we'll get set to go here in just a little bit. Indy will be breaking huddle as well. Should be a great second half of play as we get started. So glad to have you along again this afternoon.
This season is probably just one half away from
possibly
ending for one of these teams. Obviously a possibility that you could get a special invite.
With the basketball, I think both of these teams would just about have to get, though, to the championship game. Ball on the outside. Indy has it to start this second half of play, and they'll quickly throw it away, and Hudson will have the basketball. Blue Dragons starting their same 5 as they started the game with, so Roebuck back in there.
Let's see if Mickens can be a little bit more effective.
She just really struggled with a couple of those turnovers, which were identical. I think nerves kind of got to her a little bit. Here's Brown. Remember, we're playing with freshmen out here. Here's Roebuck. So are a lot of other teams, however.
Yep.
Angle dribble.
You're not really a freshman after you played a whole season.
Roebuck steps up, shoots it on his way, and hits it. Now, see, that's something you miss is that range out there by Roebuck. She just looks very comfortable today, other than a few fouls she got on her own. Played 6 minutes in that first half of play.
Dragons back on top by 1.
Feed down low blocks. Underneath. Kick it out. Indy gets it back outside to Riki at 14 on the shot clock. They'll drive inside. Trotter off, and a banking basket's up and good. And it's 34-33. Back on top is Indy again by 1. Back and forth basketball here at Hartman Arena, side of Region 6, for I believe is the third straight year. Back and forth between Coke Arena and here. Last few years. Brown rolls off the top to the free throw line, holds up. Roebuck left side. Roebuck dribble penetrates, pulls the back away. Here's Brown, head fakes, drives it inside, loses the basketball, dives for it, comes out with it, shot clock violation. It'll be a turnover against Hutchinson. And both of us have said that way too many times tonight.
Well, if you ate all those turnovers, you'd be getting pretty fat.
Indy left side, Trotter. They'll slide it over to the right side with the basketball will be Moore, who played quite a bit in the first half and then set out. Angle dribble. Shot up, not there by Trotter. Loose basketball showing. Berger tries to get to it. Finally knocked away. Last touched off a Dragon.
I suspect you and I both enjoy apple turnovers, but not
basketball. I love apple
turnovers,
but not basketball turnovers. Correct, unless they're for the other team. Jumper from outside by Moore. She drains the tray.
She's a good shooter.
She's a really good shooter. You can just tell by her style. That's 37-33. Again, equals the largest lead for Indy at 4. 8:03 remaining to go. Again, we're in the second half of play now from Hartman Arena. Blue Dragons trail it. Bradshaw Back outside to Roebuck. Drives on Schoenberger, kicks it back to Brown. Brown dribble penetrates, turns the ball over. Up the court comes Indy. A run out, basket good. Scoring it was Kennard. And with 7:37 to go in this third period, it's a 6-point lead for the Indy Pirates at 39-33. Ball on the outer perimeter.
Help. There it is.
There it is, a three-pointer. Bradshaw knocks down the three. Her second?
That is her third.
Third. Thank you. Ball on the left with the basketball. Dribble penetration. They'll kick it back outside. Loose basketball. Dragons come up with a turnover. 39-36. Hutchinson down by 3.
It has been one of those games when you think somebody's going to pull away, get a little space. The other team comes up with a run. Let's see if Hutchinson can extend this one.
Brown with the basketball. Holds up on her dribble now. Now she's got to get rid of it. Finally does over to Mickens. Mickens drives left. Puts it up, missing, rebound, pops out of bounds. It'll be off and Mickens out of bounds. She took Schoenberger right down there, but Schoenberger used that baseline like you're taught to do as another player and just her off.
Stood there straight up. And she's got enough size advantage, a couple inches over Mickens, actually 3, that it was enough to get the ball back to the Pirates' hands.
39-36, the lead is 3 for the Independence Pirates. Their possession, they'll lob it inside, stolen away by Roebuck. Roebuck on the dribble, she'll bring it down. Kramer on the right side, dribble penetrates on Trotter, back outside. 3 by Brown to tie. Rims out on her, no good.
Look good from this angle.
It sure did. Ball on the outside by Gray. That's why I kind of gave it a little bit more flair because I thought it was going to go. Trotter with it on the left side now. Got the pass from Kennard, now to Gray, the corner left. She'll drive down baseline. Nice defense by Roebuck to cut her off. Trotter a 3 on its way. Rims off, no good. Into the hands of Schoenberger. Loose ball on the floor. Loose ball still on the floor. Picked up finally by Tia Bradshaw right in front of the Indy bench. Up the court, Kramer down low underneath. Mickens, layup good. Dragons pull it within 1 at 5:47 to go in this third period of play. Hutchinson last week had that 5-point third that really pulled the game away from Indy on the home court of the sports arena.
Yeah, 25-7.
Left side here right now. Feet inside. Shot up and good. Acuan's able to score it. Makes it 41-38. A 3-point lead with 5:18 to go in this third period. Ball knocked away. Sprint dribble time for Indy. They'll lay it up and score it. Kennard. It's twice now she's got runouts. The lead back at 5. Hutchinson having trouble with turnovers in this ball game.
19 of them.
Brown on the outer perimeter. Mickens comes up, sets the ball screen. Mickens gathers it back in. Now back to Brown. 4:44 to go. The third period. Brown over to Mickens. Mickens right side. Gray tight on her. Throws it away right in the hands of Kennard. Kennard will bring the basketball up. And Indy will set up the offense with a 5-point lead with 4.5 to go in the third. Feed down low. Ball turned over. Roebuck comes up with it. Acuan kid get a good shot off. Here's Tia Bradshaw. Drives in, lays it up, and scores it. Bradshaw got the roll as it sit on the edge of that rim and finally went down and through.
Tia offensively has been a big contributor with 11.
Got to stop the turnovers, though. 43-40. Hutchinson cuts into that Indy lead of 3. Gray outside. Kennard thought about it to Gray left. Back to Kennard. Thinks about it this time. She shoots it up. Not there. Rebound. Roebuck. Loose basket on the floor. Roebuck trying to come up with it. Possession here will be Hutchinson's way. An immediate timeout coming your way with 3:51 to go in the third period of play. Hutchinson trails it. Pirates 43. Dragons 40. We'll be back in 1 minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
There are some stats that make you wonder how Hutchinson is in this basketball game. Dragons trail by only 3. Points in the paint, Independence 26, Hutchinson 12, plus 14. Points off turnovers, Independence 18, Hutchinson 6, plus 12 Indy. Second chance points, 12-0 Indy. And yet the Blue Dragons are right there.
Down by only 3. You got to think you can only get better. Greta Hopkins across the timeline, angles to the right side. She's back in there, gives it off to Brown. Here's Roebuck on the outside. Now Barber. Kramer, the other 5th player in the lineup for the Blue Dragons right now. Hopkins on the left, rolls left, bounce pass down low, kicked out of bounds. It'll be over 2. They're going to set the shot clock at 15 over to the Blue Dragons. So reset to 15. 3:32 to go in the quarter. Here's Kramer. Tied on her was Collier.
I don't think Kramer's been able to get up a
she
shot.
Has not. She has not gotten. I think she did get one try for a layup. Here's Barber. Spins around, shoots it way too strong. Big rebound cleared by Roebuck, but the possession arrow will be Indy's way. Barber way too strong on that right side on that shot. Indy will have the basketball in the 3-point lead. Here's Goodluck back into the ball game. She'll bring it across the timeline. Jessica Goodluck out of Adelaide, South Australia, same hometown as Kelsey Brett. Ball outside left. Collier lobs it inside. Foul called. Mickelson is in there, but the foul's going to go against the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson.
Holding against Mickelson, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be on Roebuck. She'll pick up her 3rd. So Roebuck picks up her 3rd with 3:03 to go in his 3rd period of play.
Coach Onchus makes no move to take her out.
Not yet. Shot up missing. Rebound taken away by the Blue Dragons. Off the missed shot. Here comes Brown. She'll bring it up. Kramer left side. Pulls up on the dribble. Foul call. They're going to get it on Collier on the reach in. It'll be the first team foul of the quarter against Independence. Here comes Brett. Let's see if she actually comes in for Roebuck or not.
It's almost like they told the officials, hey, we're running a little bit behind, and we haven't had a foul called until the last couple of minutes.
Better pick it up here. Into the ball game.
And I know they didn't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Really a fast-moving 3rd quarter.
John didn't need to be explained something to, and here comes the inbound. Hopkins gets it in. Blue Dragons work at top. Kramer takes it on the dribble all the way underneath, puts the shot up, rims out no good. Mickelson with the rebound. The ball just about stuck up between the glass and the iron. Did not, though, as Kramer didn't really get the shot up very high. Here's Gray on the outside. Still a 3-point lead for Indy. Independence with the basketball. 2:30 to go in the 3rd period. Collier 3-ball. Off no good. Battle for the board. Taken away by Hopkins. Reach-in foul called on Goodluck. And she'll pick up the personal. That'll be only her 1st.
One of the things the Dragons are doing well is battling for rebounds. Hutchinson leading the rebound battle. And that's a pretty good formula against the Pirates.
That and the red hot 3-point shooting to start this ball game is what has kept them in it. Coretta Hopkins on the out. Goodluck working on her. Now the 5 count has started. She gets away from it, kicks her right onside of Mickens. Basket good. Pretty good job by Coretta Hopkins to work it down there and make a commit to her. That split second got it to Mickens. 43-42. Hutchinson trails by 1. Indy with the basketball in the lead. Jumper by Gray. Got it. Nice little, about a 12-15 footer on that left baseline. Jumper by Gray is up and good. She's out of Round Rock, Texas.
You know what they do on a Round Rock?
Go around it.
Among other things.
Ball on the outside. Rolling off the pick. Loose basketball picked up by the Pirates as it's turned over by the Blue Dragons. They'll bring it down. Ball rejected by Barber, but she got more of the hand and ball than she intended to. And the foul's going to be charged against her. That'll be her third. Well, your season's on the line, Rusty. You got to roll the dice in here someplace.
Sure.
There's got to be some substitutions. Maybe we will see. Roebuck has 3. Mickens out there with 2. Free throw toss is up and good by Gray. She is a good shooter. Gives her team a 4-point lead now. 46-42. She'll shoot another foul shot. Here comes the charity toss. It's up and good. A 5-point lead for the Pirates. 47-42. Kelsey Brett along with Kramer. Barber's going to stay in there. Mickens is in there.
Dragons might need a spark, maybe a 3. They've made 7 of them.
Indy's largest lead has been 6. Right now it's setting at 5. Ball's knocked away. It will be inbounding by the Blue Dragons. Kelsey Brett will do the honors.
I can remember the Dragons with a 5-point lead, nothing greater.
Mm-hmm. Indy had those 2 threes that put them up. The Dragons cut it in half quickly. Barber has it. Drives on Mickelson. Back outside to Coretta Hopkins. Pick set. Ball screen back outside of Barber. Left side Hopkins. Playing on the left wing with 1:01 to go in this quarter. Here's Mickens. Head fake. Schoenberger comes up, cuts her out. Ball thrown away. Goes in, right in between Kelsey Brett, who was set up on the left, and Barber couldn't handle a hot pass from Mickens. And with 55 ticks left on the clock here in the third, it's a 5-point difference. Only 2 possessions, but Hutchinson cannot afford to turn the ball over like they've been doing.
Well, they've done it 22 times. Pirates, meanwhile, have turned it over 9.
Ball outside. Top of the key. Dribble penetration. He'll hold up. They'll lob it down low underneath. Shot not there. Rebound cleared though by Schoenberger. She'll kick it back outside. Kennard from 3. It won't go. Kelsey Brett with the rebound. She'll bring it on the dribble, and the reach in the back was going to be on Kennard. Might have been a good thing because the Blue Dragons had numbers.
The Dragons can hold for the last shot of the quarter should they choose to do so. 25 seconds left.
Here comes the inbound. Gets it into Coretta Hopkins. Right side, Mickens. Be nice for Hutch to get a basket here. Left side, it goes over to Coretta Hopkins. Hopkins with 10 on the shot clock. Got to go. Here's outside Mickens. Pretty good look from 3. Rims off, no good. Battle for the board, knocked away out of bounds. Clock stops with 3 seconds left, but it'll be Indy's basketball, and they would get a last-second shot. Here comes the inbound. They'll bring it up. Half-court shot on its way, no good. And we go to the fourth quarter of play. Dragons down by 5, 47-42 to the Indy Pirates. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Right now, get new tires or custom wheels at R&R Tire Express in Hutchinson for just $1 to get rolling. It's R&R's $1 to get started special. Right now, R&R Tire Express is offering tires, wheels, or combo packages for just $1 to get rolling. Can you do that? Yes, we can, but only at R&R Tire Express. Visit R&R Tire Express today, and for just $1 to get started, you're rolling out the door with new tires or custom wheels, and you don't need credit. Just pay as you go with weekly, monthly, and 6 months same as cash. So go ahead and get the tires you need or the custom wheels you want. You'll get professional installation, free balance, rotation, and flat repair, plus free pickup and delivery. All this for just $1 to get started, only at R&R Tire Express in Hutchinson. Get directions and see our wheels at rnrtires.com.
Well, you combine rebounding and turnovers, and you find the Pirates now with 15 extra possessions in the game because they have had just 9 turnovers to 22 for Hutch, and have out-rebounded the Dragons 22-20. Hutchinson still in it, down just 5 because the Dragons continue to shoot well, 54%, 7 of 12 from 3. That's exceptional. Only 38% shooting for the Pirates and 4 of 17 from 3.
Now it's do or die time. Blue Dragons will have the possession as we start this fourth quarter of play. 10 minutes in the season left for somebody here. Hopkins rolls to the right side. Blue Dragons are working around the outer perimeter. Kelsey Brett to Mickens. Mickens on the dribble, hands it off to Kramer. Go to Hopkins right. Hopkins on the dribble, finds a seam, goes inside, kicks it back. Three-pointer on its way, missing by Barber. Rebound over Kelsey Brett. She keeps it alive. Hopkins maybe had a seam to the basket, but turned it down for the kick out. Here's Brett. Fresh 30 as well. A shot clock now down to 18. Brett on the dribble. Gets away from Kennard. Takes it inside. Back outside. Mickens a 3. Got it. A big 3 by Mickens. Makes it 47-45. That's what the Dragons are doing.
Yep.
Trusted are setting up that three-point shot for Mickens. 9:07 to go. Interesting that the Hutchinson is going with different personnel than they have most of the year this year. Good luck. Gets it down low. Reach-in foul called on Mickens, and that'll be her third. Don't have much choice, do you?
No, she was trying to reach around to prevent the entry pass to the post. Got caught for the third time. Dragons miraculously down just 2.
They'll get her out of there. Roebuck will come in, but she comes in. Well, they have 4 on Mickens. Well, at least that's what they show up on the board. So
we'll go with that.
Here comes the inbound. So she's out. Illegal pick's going to be set this time by Schoenberger, I believe. Let's check it for sure. Nope, it's going to be on Akuan. She'll pick up her third. So Hutchinson with the possession of the basketball, down by only 2 with 8:56 to go. Roebuck to Kelsey Brett, left side. Back out top now to Roebuck. Over to Barber. Back to Kramer, top of the key. Double drive by Kelsey Brett. Kicks it back to Kramer to 3. She's first one she shot today, missing it. Rebound cleared away by Envy. As Kennard was able to get the rebound off the long rejection off the hoop. Here's Good Luck back outside. Set up the.
Dragons have done a really good job of keeping the ball out of the middle.
Shot put up and missing, but a putback is up and good by Akuan. She really hadn't done much tonight till right there, and she gets the putback basket. It's a big one, a 4-point lead, 49-45. Indy with the lead. Clock at the 8:03 mark. Here's Roebuck. Takes Akuan down low and draws the foul. Roebuck will go to the line and shoot the free throw.
And now Akuan has 4 fouls, and it's a decision time for Coach Crane.
They'll put Mickelson in. And at the line will be Roebuck. 2 big free throws coming here. This is when you got to hit them. Roebuck, Dejanay, free throw comes out on her, no good.
A fairly quiet game with 6. Mickens has scored 7.
Well, she had those 6 minutes in the first, got saddled with foul trouble. Set much of the first half of play, just about all of it. Free throw toss, second one is good. So she split the 2, makes it a 3-point ball game at 49-46. Hutchinson trails Indy basketball, and they have the basketball. Ball on the outside with it, Moore. She can shoot it, so can Trotter. Here comes Moore to gather in the pass. Kelsey Brett watches her. She shoots and hits. Couldn't get a hand on. Well guarded.
She's 4 for 4, I believe.
And it went 52-6. The lead back at 6. Eagles' largest lead that Indy has had, but the time of the ball game is critical with 7:35 to go. Barber rolls right, drives in, shoots it up, and misses it. Battle for the board, taken away by the Blue Dragons as Barber tries to go up. Jump ball called. Possession arrow will be the way of the Pirates. Big possession right there. Hutchinson was not able to convert.
This is a Pirate team that beat Seward late in the basketball season.
Yeah, in overtime.
And if The winner of this one probably will play Seward, although Seward has business to take care of in the afternoon second game.
Right side with the basketball. Moore had it for a second. Back to Trotter. Floater off the glass. Good. Well, she's taken over. 5 points. Last 2 touches of the ball for her, and it's 54-46. Blue Dragons trail it with 7 to go. Bradshaw. Outside Barber. Brett on the outer perimeter. Brett will roll off the ball screen. Shot on his way, not there. Rebound, Roebuck in paint. Puts it up. Rims off, no good. Schoenberger with the rebound for the Pirates. And the Pirates will push it up with an 8-point lead at 54-46. Clock clicking under 6.5 to go. Ball on the outer perimeter. Trotter. She fakes the pass and pulls it back outside. They'll give it down low underneath. Ball rejected. Foul called on Barber. Schoenberger will go to the line. That'll be 4 on Barber.
And the Blue Dragons just simply have to find a way to get some stops. And with all the foul problems they have, that is going to be difficult.
Schoenberger steps to the line.
Hasn't scored in this game.
This is my Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson Country Station 102.9 KHET in Hutchinson. Free throws up and good by Schoenberger. She'll shoot the second one. Here Brown back in. Kelsey Brett takes a break. Brown comes in with 4 points to her credit. Schoenberger gets set. Is that her first point?
It is.
Yep.
It is.
Second one's up and good.
Yep.
The lead is 10 now. Indy can smell it.
Dragons have done a nice job of keeping the ball away from Schoenberger, but she's been a force on the glass and defensively on the inside.
It's Trotter who's killed him.
Here's a takeaway.
There's a steal. A layup up and good by Moore. And it's a 12-point lead. And Dragons might be checking the uniforms in. Still would have an outside chance with 6 losses, but I don't know. That's going to be 10.
This one,
nope, by Indy.
A lot of time, but the Dragons have to do a lot of things
They
right.
got to get going, no doubt about that. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. 5:57 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson down by 12. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Well, the Dragons have 5 minutes and 57 seconds to make up a 12-point deficit against a good basketball team. A team, though, that Hutchinson has beaten twice. The Dragons have shown an ability to make 3-pointers in this game, and one would think if Hutchinson's going to find a way to survive on this Tuesday afternoon, they're going to have to be some 3-pointers dropping. The Dragons have just shot themselves in the foot with turnovers. 23 of them, still just 9 for the Pirates. Now 24 turnovers.
Yep, 24 turnovers. 5:57 to go. 58-46. Blue Dragons trail it. That's assumed. With the basketball, however, Brown will inbound. Alicia Brown, sophomore. It's an end of the Barber, also a sophomore. Now Bradshaw trying to get loose. Barber, one dribble, gets it to Bradshaw. Tia misplaces it and finally gets it back. Gives it over on the right side, back outside. Roebuck. Shot clock at 8. Here's Barber. Back outside. Bradshaw drives it inside. Don't have time, guys. 2, 1. Going to be a violation.
Wow. Out of a timeout. Shot clock violation.
5.5 to go. Dragons trail it 58-46 to the Pirates, and Pirates have the basketball. Top side right. Feed down low. Stolen away. Roebuck comes up with it. She'll weave it up the court. Kicks it left to Brown for three.
Get
Got
in
it.
there.
Big three by Brown. And that'll force the timeout with 5:10 to go. Hutchinson has cut it to a 7-point difference at 58-49. A quick 30. We'll take it as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
In a game in which the three-pointer has been so important for the Blue Dragons, even though they trail by 9, still 5:10 to go. That's just 3 trays going.
58-49. Hutchinson trails it, putting some pressure on in the backcourt. You got to figure out who you're going to foul and who's going to do the fouling because you don't have many left. There's a little give and go underneath the Moore. Layup good. She got around it. They took a chance on the turnover, didn't get it, and Moore made them pay. 11-point ball game now, 60-49 Indy.
Moore has scored 16.
Three-pointer by Bradshaw off its mark, no good. Gets the rebound back. Kicks it underneath the Roebuck. She'll draw the foul. That's a good thing. It stops the clock with 4:44 to go and will allow Roebuck to shoot free throws. Now you got to hit him.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it, you get a chance to play catch-up with the clock stopped.
Taking her time at the foul stripe. Roebuck, free throw toss, up and good. She'll shoot a second one. Roebuck gets set. Receives the ball from the official. Now we're set to shoot it. Cuts the lead down. No, she does not. Ball's up and missing, and Wilkerson comes out with it. Mickelson. Ball kind of popped up, looked like it was going to come down and through, and did not. 10-point ball game now. 60-50, 4-possession game. Moore pulls it back away. Tried to shoot it inside. Goes back outside. 4.5 to go in the ball game, fourth quarter. Ball on the outer perimeter. Schoenberger down low. Works on the Blue Dragons.
Two to
shoot. Shot up, hits iron, but the rebound cleared by by Mickens, and up the court we come. Keep getting my Mickens and Mickelson, and ball knocked away. Last touch out of bounds off of Indy. Trotter got a hand on it. Inbounding will be the Blue Dragons. Here comes Gray into the lineup. McEwen checks in as well. Moore, along with Mickelson, takes a seat. 4:08 to go. Ball comes in to Roebuck. She'll turn, pop it on its way. Rims off, no good. Battle for the board. Picked up quickly by Kennard for Indy, and she'll bring it on the run. Kennard down the court. Into the paint, goes up, foul before the shot. Bradshaw will pick up the personal. That'll be only her first. Not a shooting situation, so Indy will inbound left side baseline with 3:55 to go. Bradshaw checks out. Back in checks the Blue Dragons' Kramer. Ball comes in, McEwen. Loses it for a second, gets it back. Now back out top, down to Kennard. Kennard between the circles. Greta Hopkins on her. She had just checked in. Trotter down low to Schoenberger, and a foul called on Roebuck underneath. That will be four on her. Also the 14th foul. So one more will put Indy at the line. I'll lob it out to Schoenberger. She'll get it back to Gray. She'll gun it on its way and hit it. Three-pointer.
That might have done it.
That might do it. 63-50. The lead is 13. Hutchinson needs to score quickly and get that one back with 3:30 to go. Greta Hopkins foul out front. This will be the 14th foul against Indy. That will be charged against Kennard.
Not a foul that Leslie Crane wanted, but it is the aggressive guarding of the Pirates that has been one of the big factors in this game, causing so many Hutchinson turnovers.
Blue Dragons 27-5 coming into this contest. Ball on the outside, jumper by Roebuck, rims out, no good. Gray with the rebound with 3:12 to go and a 13-point lead. Give credit to Indy. They've done the job. They did their homework, did a good job of putting pressure on the Blue Dragons. Led by one at halftime and really got that lead going in the third, kind of like Hutchinson did a week ago. Jumper from outside, not there. Loose basketball underneath. Akuin puts it up and in. Akuin on the offensive board and the putback. It's a 15-point game. That could do it. There's a turnover. Moore puts it up, misses it. Trotter, that is, misses it. And the Blue Dragons bring it up with 2:40 to go. Kramer on the outside. Ball gets away from Kramer. Turnover. It'll go over to Indy, and that's kind of the story all night long.
Well, the Dragons' exceptional shooting kept them in this game a lot longer than their ball handling skills were able to be anything but negative.
Indy basketball out top. A roll to the left. 2:24 to go. Feet inside.
Another basket.
Yep, Akuin. She's able to put it up and in, and it's 67-50. Indy in the third period, and then now in his fourth period, just put it on Hutchinson. Leading by 17. Mickens 3 won't go, and Hutchinson's happened to. That's not their game.
No, it isn't.
But
they don't have any choice.
They don't have any choice. Trying to go to it. These freshmen, they're going to learn. Hope the taste sticks in the mouth of Roebuck and Mickens and Kramer and others. The timeout's going to be taking a full 1 minute break. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll come back and talk more about it. 2 minutes to go. 67-50 Dragons trail. We'll be back in a half minute.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, people need to keep in perspective what this season has been. 27-5, a pretty good record. Looks like it's going to end here this afternoon at 27-6. We say probably in because there's an outside chance that they could get a special invitation to the national tournament. I doubt that happens, but it could. But nevertheless, this is a group of young ladies that have given Hutchinson a lot of things to cheer for. They are a quality group of kids. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen this afternoon.
Yep, exactly. John Onges has talked about it on his show before. They'll come down and inbound all the way down in front of the Blue Dragon bench. And I'm talking about Dragon Talk that John had with me at AJ's. It's just, he knew this team was didn't have the guards that we've had before, but they do an ample job. There's a near steal. Hopkins trying to get over to Brown, and coming up with it is going to be Indy. Then they lose it. No, they didn't get it back, and here comes Indy with the basketball. He's talked about how they're just not as talented, but they play hard, and he's done a tremendous job. There's a foul out front. It's going to work against Barber. That'll be her fourth. But, you look at 27 wins. How many programs can say that? Second runner-up to Seward.
And you consider it a down year.
Exactly.
That's what's remarkable about what Hutchinson has going.
Free throw up and missing by Kennard. Man, as good as she shoots, she sure threw that up as a line drive. There's other teams, like Northwest Florida State is 22-5, ranked number 8th in the nation. You got Florida Southwest at 25-5. You got others up there like that. Free throws up and good. She makes the second one.
It's not impossible.
Nope, it's not. Tallahassee 22-5.
We'll just have to wait.
Walter State at 23-5, all ahead of the Blue Dragons. Long three put up, missing by Barber. Would have been 35 to go. The losses that Hutchinson has been to the top two in the region. Ball knocked away, out of bounds. It'll be last touch by the Blue Dragons with 1:22 to go. The Garden City loss, the Butler loss, kind of had everybody shaking their heads. But you lose 2 to Seward. You lose this one to Indy. Wow. That's about it. Pretty good year. Ball on the outside, Indy. They'll hand it away, and Trotter, who's really led this pull away, has the basketball. Now it goes to Gray. She'll dribble drive. Kicks it back outside to Kuhn, who's been hot in this quarter. They'll feed it low blocks underneath the Schoenberger. She'll put it up. No good. Rebound by Chibu off the floor, and rebound. We'll give it up to Blue Dragons now. Kelsey Brett. 1 minute to go.
Well, to me, Glenn, as I look at it, it has been Erica Moore that's been a real storm.
She really did. She started it, played well. 1 point lead at halftime. Third quarter was a nemesis for the Blue Dragons like it was for Indy back when the Blue Dragons beat them a week ago. Turnover off the court or missed shot. That is rebound cleared out by Indy and a foul called underneath. And if it's on Barber, that'll do it for her. It will be on Barber. She will foul out with 31.8 to go. And she remains out there, and her career as a Blue Dragon just came to an end with 31.8 seconds to go in this one.
She was a pretty effective sophomore.
She sure was.
Did a lot of things so much better her sophomore year than she did a year ago.
A role player that just knew what her role was. And actually, John, I'm just chatting with her right now, not letting her go and sit down and saying how important she was to this team. Free throws up and good by Kuhn. Barber wants to go and sit down, but John finally releasing her and letting her go. But I think he's saying, hey, you did everything I asked you to do. Don't feel bad about this one. In 2 years. Kuhn's toss up and good. 70-50. The lead is 20. One of the toughest losses the Blue Dragons have had for some time over the years. Here's Hopkins. Underneath, Mickens. Kicks it back outside. Mine have dated back to last year's national tournament when they lost in the first round. Chibu, back outside. Kelsey Brett, 3-ball. Comes off no good. 7 seconds. Indy brings it up, and that'll going to do it. 70-50. Indy advances. They'll have a shot at Seward, a team they defeated in overtime just a couple weeks ago. They'll have a shot maybe if Seward can get by. The next game coming up against Cali. That's going to wrap it up from here. From right now, we'll take a 2-minute timeout. Your final Pirates 70, Hutchinson 50. We'll be back with the Medicine Shop post-game capsule coming your way in 2 minutes.
Prairie Star Health Center has become a proven resource